Well, my people, you are never gonna guess what we're gonna be up to today. That's right, we're playing The Binding of Isaac. Crazy, right? I know. But buckle up, this should be fun. Let's see, I want to do a greedier run. And let's try Lilith. We haven't seen Lilith in a long time. Now that we have completed the donation machine in the regular runs, I'm feeling kind of motivated to hurry up and get it done here in greed mode as well, because we're actually going to get a new character by doing that.
Tears down.
Okay, that all sucked really bad. We might reset this run. Yeah, so we're going to unlock a character, and then the tainted version of that character is one of my actual favorites to play as. So I'm a little intrigued by getting that ready and rocking and rolling, and I think it'll be a good time. Alright, so let's go ahead and play this out a little bit. I don't know how I feel about it entirely, with getting that tears down right off the bat. Kind of negates the item we picked up a little bit, but whatever. I'm not going to be too picky. Even though this is like the hard mode of greed, it's really not that much worse. I think the main difference is you just have the 2 phases of the final boss. I don't know that any of the other floors are any harder, or any of the waves are any harder. I've never like noticed a major difference. So I'm not too worried. And all of the regular floors are gonna get pretty simple because of all the uses of our active item that we can get. I think it's called Pandora's Box, something like that. Yeah, it's going to get so many recharges, and we're going to get so many familiars, especially if we can buy more for ourselves. And hopefully we'll be clearing things out nice and quick, especially once we get a little stronger. I'm going to go ahead and save the next use of my active item for the next, well, yeah, I'm going to save it. I think 4 is enough. But now, I want to stay here and keep fighting, because otherwise I will lose all of my little extra familiars. So we're just going to go all the way through every possible wave, and then we will take stock of our bank situation and whatnot. Alrighty. Yeah, if I can get a decent tear effect, because even though like I'm not the one shooting, my little incubi here do get tear effects from items. So if we can get something good going there, then we can get really busted really quick. I would say Lilith is probably one of the easier characters to do greedier mode with, just because we get so many uses of the box. So I'm excited to see what could possibly happen in this run. And it's been quite a long time since we've done any kind of greed run, so I don't even remember like how much money do we have in the dono box. I think it's a pretty decent amount, but time will tell. Alright, what do we got going on? Oh dear me. Well, that's kind of hard to say no to, since we're going to be constantly getting more money. Now I know we're going to be spending a lot of money as well. Let's buy that. The on sale punching bag. Oh man, well, I'll take it for having a book in my inventory, but obviously we can't get rid of our active item. And we don't have Cambion Conception. I thought, doesn't she start with Cambion Conception? Am I wrong? Is that some? Oh, maybe that's something we have to unlock later on. I'll just go ahead and buy some damage, and we'll collect more money later and build up our damage once again. Am I wrong? I really thought that Lilith started with Cambion Conception. It's like I thought that was her whole shtick. Alright. Yeah, maybe that will require some research. Sure, we'll get our health back, I guess. It's not exciting, but whatever. It keeps me alive. Okay, nothing to do there. None of these items are exciting to me whatsoever. Yikes. So usually I want to wait to pick up money until things are safe, because otherwise you might be running into an enemy that just spawned. But I will try, when at all possible, to grab money early on. Oh, okay. Hello. I hate those things. My poor little brain doesn't know how to parse those fiery flies. And so I don't parse them, and so I get hurt. Story of my life. If I could get some kind of battery item, that would also be absolutely busted. Now, unfortunately, when it is final boss time, obviously we're only going to get one use out of our box, unless I can find a good battery item, like a double use or holding double charge or something like that. There are lots of possibilities, or even the, what is it, the 4.5 volt that lets you charge up when you're hitting enemies. That could be really good for the final boss. It's kind of inverse, like it would be, I feel like it would be worse for these regular waves, but then it would be much better for the final boss. So that is a possibility, and those types of items do show up in the shop pretty commonly, I would say. So we can keep our fingers crossed for that. Gosh, yeah, getting the, is it called the car battery? Is that the one that gives you the, like every time you use your active item, it gets double used? That would be wild. That would be absolutely wild. Nice. Alright, let's power up a little bit more. And who do we got next? Okay, good. Just some. I saw other little spawning circles down there, so I was afraid there's going to be a bunch of mini bosses or something, but no, just some stupid grubbies. Stupid grubbies that nobody likes nor cares about. Sorry, guys. The truth hurts sometimes. What you got for me? Well, that is a familiar, but I don't think it's a very good one at all. It's only good if your tears happen to pass through it on their way to an enemy. Oh gosh, this guy's gonna be hard to hit. He has such weird, like, movement dodging. There we go. Yeah, so that is not worth my heart, unfortunately. The sharp plug is interesting. It lets you charge up by removing red health. The PJs only gives you a bunch of spirit hearts. Well, there's another familiar. It's a pretty boring one, but it is another familiar. I think I'm just going to hold on to my money for some extra damage and for potentially better things in the future. I do need to start grabbing some bombs, though, so I can bomb those dead shopkeepers so I can try to get Steam Sale. That's a pretty reasonable way. No, leave my charge alone! Leave it alone! I need it! Thank you. Yeah, Steam Sale is fairly common, especially in this run. Who's loading? Alright, please don't be awful. And it's kind of awful. Oh, school bag could be very interesting. Oh man. Because obviously we cannot get rid of our active item. Ooh, that's very interesting. Okay. Yeah, if I had that before, then I could also have Book of Belial right now, which would be incredible. But that ship sailed a while ago, unfortunately. And now that we have just even one extra familiar, you can see how crazy things can start to get with this setup. We're going to have pretty much a screen full of these guys in some of these waves. And oh man, if we can get some batteries in the mix, heck yeah, dude. You already know we're going to be going wild. There we go. I think that will be my last use of it. Oh, back up, back up. Oh no! Ah, he still got up on me, man. Oh, if I could get, as a second active item, if I could get something like Book of Revelation to regen some health, that would be so nice. Dark Bum is a decent familiar, but in this mode, he doesn't really get a whole lot of use because, what the heck? Oh, I got a stupid, pop up for my antivirus thing saying, hey, have you scanned lately? Huh? I've used Avast for the longest time, just the free version of Avast, and I would say in the last year or so, they have gotten incredibly spammy with like, don't you want to upgrade? Don't you want to upgrade? Look at all these things you could do if you upgrade. Don't you want to upgrade? So I'm really tempted to find a new antivirus solution soon. And also, so I've mentioned in the past that I really like playing League of Legends. My internet is pretty crappy in general, and it's not great for League of Legends. And then I've noticed even beyond that, my Avast antivirus is like, it's causing something to make it even worse. And as soon as so like if I want to play, as soon as I disable my antivirus, which I know is a scary idea, as soon as I disable that, it's like instantly my gaming experience on League of Legends is so much better. So, what's going on there? Okay, King Baby sucks. So read this. Other familiars follow it. I guess, and automatically shoot at enemies is a little more interesting. And then he stops moving wherever he's bouncing around when you start shooting. It's just, I don't like it at all. I don't think it's a good, oh my gravy. Well, we have a run on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. I am very glad I didn't reset. So the wafer doesn't really do much at all until we get deeper down. But man, against the boss, this is going to be absolutely excellent. As is Mr. Dolly. 2 out of 3, not bad. Alright, so now if we could just get another familiar or two, I think things would really start popping off here. Weird, this is exactly what happened in the last floor. I'm wishing now that I had bought another bomb or two. This is an interesting dice item that I don't think we've seen yet. I guess I could technically take it. It re-rolls all pedestals in the room, but it does have a chance of deleting them. That's interesting. Let's just go ahead and do it since we've got School Bag. And it only takes 2 to charge. So there, it just deleted 2, but it did leave behind a Tears Up item. So just maybe it will save up some cash and come get that. And I know I am nerfing myself a lot by spending money. Oh, hi, hello, hey there. No thank you, no thank you, I'm not interested. Well, thankfully, those guys normally do a full heart of damage, but we've got the wafer! So, heck off. Alright, one more wave, and we can pop our active again. There we go. And then I'm gonna stay there, because we could get one more wave once we get up to 9. But then, well, if I do the extra wave for Mega Satan, though, would that let me get an extra recharge for the next floor? I'll science it this time. Oh gosh, that was close. Maybe I have been misusing this a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me. So let's use that. We've got 2 waves left. Yeah, I think this will work out fine, actually. I'm an idiot. I'm really an idiot. So I have 2 waves of regular boss waves, and then I can do the optional 3rd wave, which I wasn't calculating before, and I can get fully charged again for the next floor. Man, if I could get, the Baby Bender trinket would be incredible. Everybody would be homing in on the bad dudes. Okay, I want to try to keep this stupid guy in view so I know what he's up to. I want to get behind him mostly. Oh gosh. Hey, people, shoot him. I know that rock is in the way, but some of my guys are on the other side of the rock. Nice. Get cheesed, you cheesy sucker. Alrighty, and then, yeah, we can recharge. Okay. Ow. A little too close to him for good measure. I don't know. Words. I was too close to him for my own good. That's what I was trying to think of. Oh, and now he wants to get real close. Come on, all my familiars. Oh, come on. Man, if we could have had some... Oh, he's too fast. He's too fast. My familiars can't touch him. Oh, no. That sucked. So that is a big drawback of Lilith, is my familiars are all lagging behind me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Death's touch is so good. It's so good. But I don't have any way of regenerating health. The only reason I've taken some of the other devil deals is because they have paid back some health. That hurts to leave behind, though. Isaac's tears get random effects every 2 to 3 seconds. I don't like this. I don't like this item. I should have tried to reroll it. Oh well. I know there's a tears up in the store, but I do really need to let my money accumulate a little bit. Alright, coffee set for good luck. So I mentioned quite a few videos ago, probably, that I am on a short-term low-carb diet called the keto diet, which I'm sure people have heard of before. Oh, hello. I was right, it is the car battery. Hello, beautiful. Oh, did those? Oh, dear me. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Do those count as familiars? Like, if I had that on the ground and then used my active item, would that duplicate the sprinklers as well? I know at the... Oh, nice job. Ow. At the very least, I would be getting multiple sprinklers at a time because of the car battery we just picked up. That is incredibly intriguing. Why do I have a bunch of stat downs showing up? Oh, it's because of the stupid $3 bill that keeps changing all the time. Okay, we got a stupid outplay ghost. Whoa, okay, and now, yep. See, this is why I hate it, because now we're doing split shots there for a while, and I had no idea that was coming. It's so unreliable. I don't understand why I even took an item that I hate, but here we are. I hate $3 bill. Heard it here first. Alright, that was my last use. Look at all these dang guys. Look at how many guys I've got going on. But anyway, as I was trying to say, I've been on that keto diet for a little while, so I need to use a sugar-free creamer for my coffee, sugar-free French vanilla to be exact. And it gets the job done, but man, it just ain't quite right. It just doesn't hit the same. And it makes me sad. I miss sugar. But I know what sugar does to me. I tell you, cutting out the carbs though, oops, I just walked onto creep for no reason. Cutting out the carbs does feel a lot better. Like, it's hard to do, but I just feel healthier when I'm not gobbling down candy and pasta and all that carby stuff. Candy, obviously, like, that's not a shocker to anybody. I wonder, does Daddy Longlegs get duplicated? Alright, well, we didn't really use the Eternal D6 very much, but I am more intrigued by having Sprinkler out. So that's what we're rolling with here. So many things that I cannot open. Alright, so I am in a good place right now, except for health. The health is dire, and look at what we've got right here in front of us. Glorious. Alright. Well, I know I wanted to invest a lot of money in the machine, in the donation machine. That has not really been happening at all. So... Oh. Hey. Why don't I have two of you? Unless maybe, are they completely on top of each other, the sprinklers? Also, why do I have 3 of each familiar? Oh, yeah, that's why. Forget I said that. Please, please, please forget that I said that. Alright, the next thing to recharge is going to be the sprinkler. These guys are going to be really annoying. These toasty guys are going to be super annoying. Actually, I have run into an issue before with these types of guys with sprinkler, where they get hit so often, that they never really open up, and it's actually really hard to kill them off, and you can't escape the room until you finish killing them off. It can get super obnoxious. And I think we're going to run into that same situation here. So we're just going to have to kill off everybody else. I'm not going to use any more sprinklers. And we're just going to have to hope for the best. This is kind of silly. And yeah, I can use that one more time. Ow! I just walked into him for literally no reason. Just because there's so much going on screen. Alright, so now we have to try to get these guys to, oh, there we go, to open up without getting hit by the sprinkler. Alright, I wasn't sure how the recharging would work on the sprinklers, so I just stopped it at 2 uses. We do have extra daddies, don't we? I see multiple big shadows of their feet. That is so cool. Oh, this is not so cool. Okay. Phew. Power up a little bit more. And last and final wave here. And both of my items are fully charged. Excellent. What do we got? Good items that we can't take. That's what we got. Oh, this kind of sucks. So, like, obviously I need to buy some more health. Even with the wafer, like, I need to buy some more health. How much more health do we need to buy? I'm gonna stop there just so I have something to donate. I have been extremely bad at holding on to money in this run. And never came across Steam sale, unfortunately, so yeah, we've been paying full price for everything. I guess the most important thing right now is to get a win. You want to get a win. So that we get... Dude, how flipping often does this happen in my greed runs? Are you kidding me? That is so annoying. Like, that has happened, no joke, so many times. Let's go ahead and put a sprinkler down there. Alright, and unfortunately we're not going to get any other uses of our active items, but we did get to duplicate the uses that we had. So that's a good. Alright, and now it's just steady as she goes. It's greed. I have a fine setup, I think, for the second version of Ultra Greed. It'll be fine. It's not my favorite build, but I think I have fairly decent range. My sprinkler will eventually do damage to it, and because my familiars lag behind, they can kind of be shooting where he is, even though I'm not close to him, if that makes any matter of sense whatsoever. So I think we can make this happen. We've already got this phase down to half health, just about. Uh-oh, okay, now things are going to get a little spicier. And we have Explosivo randomly. Thank you, $3 bill. Oh, and I got hit randomly. No, give me back my damage. I hate losing damage with money equals power. It just feels so bad. All these hanging shopkeepers could get exploded at some point, and then we could get a little mole money. Okay, yeah, this guy is actually... Oh gosh! Ah, man, those things go fast. And there goes more damage. Hate those shots. Now that we have the stopwatch unlocked from doing all the donations in the regular machines, coming across that in shops makes this fight so much easier. I mean, it makes everything so much easier. Oh, yes! Oh, also yes. Oh, he did. I don't even know what finished him off, but he did. We might be able to generate a little bit more money this way. And actually, this guy generates a lot of coins just through his explosions, like you can see there. Ooh, which I almost just ran into. Oh, God. So we might be able to save up some more money. Oh, I hate... Gosh, That's why I need to stay farther away from him. That spread blast he does, like that also is explosive. Like, there's just no way to avoid, okay, I could have avoided that. There's no way to avoid a spread blast that also explodes. Like, there's just no safety zone. Unless you're maybe super far away from him, and it spreads out enough. Alright, so taking a lot of damage here, way more than I should be. Whew, that was a little close. That was more than a little close. Come on, daddy long legs. So we have been generating a little bit of money despite all the damage we're taking. But I'm also low on health. Okay, I think we're just about there. We are there. Excellent. Phew. Thank you, Wafer. And we got Box of Friends. I honestly... Ooh, and Duality's nice. I honestly don't remember what Box of Friends does. I don't remember. Alright, wait, is that the item that we have? Is that what that's called? I don't know. Okay, so we are further behind in the Greed Dono box than I remembered. But we're up over 700. Nice. Not too shabby. So there's another run. And I think we might even do another greedier mode run next time, just because I am excited to get that character unlock done. Apollyon needs to do it. Laz needs to do it. Blue Baby needs to do it. We'll do Judas next. So stay tuned for that next time.